Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a battle on the Mannerheim map with Jumphonner from King's Clan. And we know it's Jumphonner because this is how he manages his view. So we're going to switch back to controlling the view until we start firing. Now he's in the Striv M4257. That's a tier 6 Swedish medium premium tank. It's an all tier 6 battle. So it's going to be pretty even. Let's see how Jumpy plays, but can have a bit of a surprise ending. So anyway, just want to give it away. Let's see what happens. Right, so I know Jumpy zooms in and out, but he also is scanning pretty quickly, so keeps him aware of what's going on. So I'm not going to blame him for how he uses his own game, but I think it's not something that's easy to follow if you're just watching the replay. So just have to carefully match the view with his view. So let's have a quick look while he's... So here we go. So just making sure that he gets complete view of the thing. So in fact we'll keep this in our view until he's got a good target and starts to shoot. Right, but as you can see, it's a 4-shot auto loader. It's actually a pretty good tank. Let's see if he's got an angle on the 12T. He does. 1 shot in. 2. Takes a shot from T52. He's been spotted. Can he get rid of the AMX? Yes, he can. He gets the destroy, goes on the reload. You can see where the T52, T50-2 has been spotted. And Jumpy's lost a bit of health and loses a bit more health right there from an FV4304. So he's down to about a third of his normal health, and we're only in the 2nd minute of the game, so have to be a bit careful with managing your exposure. This team is starting to fall behind a little bit. Well, it's early days yet, but they're substantially down on hit points, although a fair bit of that is Jumpy's. And there's quite a few tanks down here on the corner. So just looking for targets, and again just showing you his view technique. So hitting the shift key to zoom, to get into zoom and out of zoom is pretty much what's going on here. So it's not a bad trick to learn if you are just using the mouse to scroll in and out in zoom. This gets you back to your normal view, back in again just really quickly, but if you're doing it yourself then you're fine, you're used to it and you know what to expect, but if you're observing like we are, it can be a little bit distracting. So alright, so he's got a good target there, the OI, puts in some damage, and he's not spotted this stage, so managing to do damage to all these targets, and he's hit quite a few, so he's now on the reload, so we'll zoom out again, and got a reasonably fast reload of the 4-shot autoloader. So he's already picked up over a cave damage, and he's starting to pump damage in. Can he get rid of the OI? No. OI's now turned around. Oh, he's 1 more shot, but the OI backs off. So, getting good use of the gun at the moment. His team's actually up in kills, and they've pulled back a bit in damage. So this game is seesawing a little bit. Jumpy's got 1 kill, of course, which was the 12T at the start. Oh, and the Artie takes out T3485M. So Jumpy's found another possible target area that is just blind shooting, which is on the shelf where the TDs normally sit. And all of a sudden things swing back in the enemy favour. Alright. So currently got 1.6, no indication that he actually hit anything with that blind shoot, but we'll see at the end, see if things line up. Now, still 2 tanks around the corner, the M4A3E2, which is a bit of a heavy medium, and then you've got the Striv 74, in fact there's 2 Striv 74s down there. Finally got rid of one of them.
We fixed the track. We fixed the track.
So Jumpy, just again, make sure he's preserving his health. This is coming up to another spot here. Can he spot out the Striv? No, he's down in the ditch. Similarly, the T50-2, just a possible shot. He's moving back to support quite. He does get a shot landed, which is good. Goes on the reload now, and just waiting for another opportunity. So just relocating while he's reloading. That's a good tactic to use. Just get hold of that Striv 74, and again just doing his normal view in, zoom out. But trying to get to a bit of a arm's length from the enemy. Now, he's also noticed that no one is covering the south there. There's been some battles down the bottom, and the outcome is it looks like all the tanks have been destroyed, but this might give him a chance to come around. He's noticed the KV-2R has been spotted in the middle, so most of the enemy tanks are in the middle there, and they've got some defence who are taking them on, but this also gives him a point to get back into sniping mode. If the enemy knows they're not spotted, then he might be able to do something about it. So Striv 74 is the one that's most likely, but from where Jumpy is at the moment, he's not getting a good view. They're down behind terrain. You can just see this game just going backwards and forwards here. Oh, he's just got the top of the Striv, and unfortunately that doesn't land on anything. So it's coming down to the wire. There's 4 tanks left on his side, there's 5 left on the enemy side. Hit points are about the same. Now Jumpy's got 1.9k of damage. Now they've just lost another tank now. So it's now him, a light tank, and an arty. So he's coming up to this spot, is really withdrawing back to a defensive position. And M4A3E2 is going to be a bit hard to tackle front on, but if they can be spotted, then maybe the arty can do something about it. The M44 is not in a good position to take that tank on. He's got too much terrain between him. And the 5916 doesn't seem to be doing a lot. I don't know if he's AFK, but he's got a kill, so he's not completely useless, but doesn't seem to be doing a lot at the moment. He's definitely full hit points. He could easily be one shot by that KV-2. So where are we now? We've got 7 minutes left in the game. We're really just about halfway through the possible length. 5916 thinks he's doing a good job, I guess, spotting. But where is the enemy? That's the question. Alright, here comes the KV-2. It's spotted again by the 5916. He's got the intriguing name of Veggie Wholesaler 15. That's interesting. That's your real job. You think you'd put it as your in-game name? I don't know. Someone thought it was a good idea. Alright, so patiently waiting now. Now the Striv has been spotted again. Now these you can see on the mini-map, they're outside his view range here, so you won't see it, an image of it in the main screen until they get within that red circle. KV-2R has been spotted again. Although of course they know they're spotted, everyone's got sixth sense these days, so it's not such a great surprise. Now, I guess Jumpy is sitting in this position because he just doesn't know where the M4A3E2 and the Hellcat are, apart from the fact that they were spotted not too long ago. But any tanks being spotted now, the Striv and the KV-2. So time's ticking, everyone's basically not wanting to push. Enemy's got a pretty strong advantage, but I guess they've got to get guns on Jumpy's side, on his team. 5 minutes to go. Is this going to turn into a draw? We'll have to see. Oh, here comes the KV2 again. Now again, they're not really pushing. That's interesting. The 59-16 is not taking any damage out of them. Well, I guess he's deciding it's better not to shoot and get spotted. The Arty looks like they've got an angle on that area, but the 59-16 obviously can't keep spotting that. KV2 is clearly going behind hard cover and therefore disappearing. Oh, now the FV304's been spotted. This is going to be interesting. So that's the enemy Arty, and okay, the 59-16 finally firing. Now, I don't know if that's a good idea. Is he going to get smashed? Watch his hit points. KV2's appeared. 59-16 ducks back into cover, we assume, but we don't know what sort of hard cover he's got. I wonder if the KV2 was firing at him again. Oh, there you go. Something's landed near the 59-16. That's probably the 304 firing. Now he's retreating. The 304 has to get to that position largely because the firing range of the 304 is pretty limited. So 59-16 retreating. Now, is he going to fall foul of the Hellcat? You can see the Arty still firing in the same position, so that's okay. 59-16 looks alright. Oh, okay. The M44 is starting to take some hit points out of the KV2, so down to 3.5 minutes. So clock is ticking. Balance hasn't changed a great deal. But that Hellcat in this time frame could easily have relocated all the way around the map and be coming up from the south. Well, here comes the M4, so here we go. Now, Jumpy's been spotted. Can he get rid of the M4? Yes, he can. So, finally breaks down that part of the thing. Jumpy's now down to 151 hit points. And the enemy will know where he is, assuming they're paying attention to the minimap. And here comes the enemy Striv. He's reloaded and takes him out. So, that's 2 kills in quick succession to Jumpy. It brings him up to a total of 3. And there you go, the 304 is relocated down to the south. He needs to get rid of the KV2, and in fact, probably the most dangerous tank now is the Hellcat. See the 59-16 is venturing out. I don't know if that's a good idea. He does have full hit points, so let's take over the view again. Sorry. Where's the 59-16 gone? He's down behind the hill. Takes out the KV2. That's a good sign. Now it's only 2 minutes to go. There's still the Hellcat and the 304. There's the 304. So Jumpy's got him in his sights. And well, again, he's got to be careful that the Hellcat is not anywhere near. 304 fires, but so does the M44. And now he's got him lined up. And I know the 304 is fairly fast firing, but not much you can do about that. And now Jumpy's on the reload. Coming around, it's just the Hellcat to go. Oh, there's the Hellcat, and he's only on 22 hit points. He does take a hit, luckily in his tracks. He goes for the ram, bang! He kills the Hellcat by ramming. Oh, that's a classic. So that's the end of the battle. That's a pretty surprising ending. Let's go and have a look at the details. Okay, so it's actually ended up with 2.6k damage. That's slightly higher than we saw in the game, so got at least 1 blind shot in. That's good. 5 kills he's ended with, and the high caliber award for the most damage, but only picked up the 2nd class award. So let's have a look at the team scores. Alright, well, he certainly topped the table here. 1052 base and 2.6k damage, more than double what anyone else has done, so it's definitely lifted his team up there, but having to basically keep a trap running, the 59-16 doing 1.1k, and we'll see if he got much spotting damage out of that. 1.2k, so yeah, not too bad, so 2.5k combined. Also a good result, but not picking up as much XP as Jumpy, but getting the kills obviously helps with your XP. So on the enemy side, the M4A3E2 getting the most EXP, in fact quite a substantial amount, more than the others, and he might have ended up with a much better outcome for Courageous Resistance, but the Hellcat coming in tops in damage there, 2.3, but not as much as Jumpy, so that's why he's ended up with the reward. So he's ended up firing 29 shots, 22 hits, and 19 penetrations, and did have a mission payout running. If he didn't have that, he might have not made much of a profit actually, because he's spent 81k on ammunition. So that's the game, I guess. Now, yeah, so looks like I reckon the enemy could have won that game if the Hellcat had played it differently. Definitely better spotting, bit of view range, could have spotted out the 5916 and basically left it too late. If he'd come up long before that, if he 304 had, he could have taken Jumpy out and basically won the game, I think. But anyway, that's the way it runs. Thanks, Jumpy, for supplying the content, and thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully you're not seasick at this point, but nonetheless, if you got anything out of that, please give the video a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, that's an option for you. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.